Ladies and gentlemen, it is so good to get a chance to talk to you in the Philippines. I can't believe that we're doing this. This is the day before the wedding, so we can get this to you. But congratulations and happy life to you, Ron and Ellie. We're very excited about this. We want to do just a little bit of advice for the two of you. First of all, I want to thank my sweetheart, Susan Anton, my wife of 43 years, for her diligence in doing some things in our marriage. And some of those things that she has done has made our marriage all the better. First of all, she's been there keeping the commandments along with me every step of the way. She's been the diligence of paying our tithing to make sure that we have our clothes ready on Sunday so we can go to church. She's been there for us to make sure that we have our temple clothes ready and clean to go to the temple on a regular basis. She's been the great wind in the sail of life. Now, some advice to give you. First of all, keep the commandments. That goes without saying. Second of all, I want you to seek the Lord in everything you do. You know, it's an interesting thing that the Creator of heaven and earth wants us to talk to Him every day. If I could give some advice, it would be that every single day you kneel down and you pray and talk to your Creator. Now, I know that you're going to be at separate parts of the world for a while. Hopefully, we'll change that and bring you back together. But make sure that you kneel down and pray, and the two of you doing that at home or in Dubai or in the Philippines or someplace, you're going to make sure that you maintain that relationship with your Heavenly Father. Do it every single day. I want you to love every day. Heavenly Father wants you to love every day. And as a result, I want you to tell each other that. As you get up in the morning, as you contact each other, as you're in situations with each other, I want you to tell each other that you love them, and then pick some reason why you love each other. If it's Ellie's hair that day that you like, tell her that's what you like. If it's the way that she made breakfast, tell her that's the way that why you love her. Anything that you can do to bring out and tell exactly the things that you feel good about as far as why you love each other. Man is that he might have joy. Heavenly Father has told us that. Joy comes from having a complete, peaceful relationship with your wife, first of all. Each of you have the ultimate power to create happiness in each other. Nobody else will have that power. Nobody else will have the ability to give that type of power to each other. Think, each time that you speak to each other, is this going to elevate her opinion of herself? Now, Ron, I want to talk to you about this. Excuse me. Ellie, you can listen. If you can interpolate, you can. But Ron, everything you say to your sweetheart is going to either elevate how she thinks about herself or decrease how she thinks about herself. Make sure that every comment you say elevates her. Now, the other thing is I want you to keep inside your mouth those comments that may hurt her. Sometimes when you're irritated, it'll be easy to say things. Don't say them. Keep them inside until you've cooled down, until you've done something else. Because those words that you said, I've got to tell you a story. Just about 6 weeks ago, my wife and I made some pillows for the house, and we used down that we had brought from another project, and we stuffed these pillows in the garage. It was the hugest mess you've ever seen in your life. We had feathers everywhere. Little tiny itty bitty. This was one that I just found as I got in the garage today. A little itty bitty feather that was everywhere. Those feathers were out there. They're dirty. They're sticking in corners. They're everywhere. They're just like comments that you would make to your wife that are dirty. That are things that'll just stick in the corner of her brain forever. Forever. Make sure that those feathers never leave your mouth. Keep those feathers inside so that they do not destroy her ability to think good about herself and about you. So that's some advice. Don't let those words escape you as you do it. Because there's going to be something. She's going to have a wind blowing around in her mouth like I do with my garage when I use my blower to clean it out. And those feathers are going to come up again. I want you to keep those inside so that they never happen. Now, Susan has got some great advice for you. She's going to be in here in just a second and give you that advice. Until then, I just want you to know how much we love you guys. We appreciate you. Eleanor, we don't know you, but I know that you love Ron, and that makes you awesome in my mind. So God bless you. Have a wonderful life together. We hope to be able to see you sometime soon. Thank you very much for this opportunity.